So in a triangle, the rule is angle X plus angle Y plus angle Z is equal to 180 degrees. And we must give a reason. And the reason is angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. So now find the value of X in this triangle here. So we know that angle X plus 120 plus 35 is equal to 180. So X plus 120 plus 35 is 180. Of course, we need to give a reason for it. So the reason is angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. So now we just collect like term. So 120 at 35. So 120 plus 30 is 150. At 5 is 155. So X plus 155 is equal to 180. So now we just minus 155 on this side and minus 155 on this side as well. So this is cancel out. So 180 minus 150 is 30. 30 minus 5 is 25. So therefore, X is equal to 25. Now, to find X, first of all, we know that this is an equilateral triangle. So in another word, this is X degrees as well. This is X degrees because angle of equilateral triangles are equal. So this means that X plus X plus X is equal to 180. And we must give reason for it. And the reason is angle of an equilateral triangle are equal. And angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. Now to solve for X, so we know that X plus X plus X is 3X. So 3X is 180. To solve for X, I divide this by 3. I divide this by 3. So that cancel out. So 3 go to 18 is 6. The 0, we just write it down. So X is equal to 60. So just therefore X is equal to 60. Now, first of all, we can find the value of X first in this case. To find X value, so what we do, we get rid of this first. We ignore this. So now it is a triangle. So now we know X at 40 at 24 is 180. And the reason is some angle of a triangle is equal to 180. So now to solve for X, we need to collect like term first. So 40 plus 24. So 40 plus 20 is 60. At 4 is 64. So X plus 64 is 180. So we just get rid of this 64 by minus 64 on both sides. So we minus 64 here and minus 64. 180 minus 60 is 120. So 120 minus 4 is 116. So therefore, X is equal to 116. Now to find the value of Y. So if you think about it, this is actually, this line here is parallel to this line. So therefore, it's create an angle F there. So corresponding angles, if you like. So Y is equal to 40. And the reason is corresponding angles are equal in parallel lines. Now, to find the value of these pronumerals, so first of all, we can find X first. So if you look at this line here and this line, so it's actually an angle Z, if you like, because this line and parallel with this. So therefore, X is equal to this angle here, which is 40. So this X here, this 40. So X is 40, and the reason is alternate angles are equal in parallel lines. Now, to find the value of Y, we know that y plus 35 plus 40 is equal to 180 because angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. So now we know that 35 plus 40 is 75. So y plus 75 is equal to 180. Now to find y, so what we do, we minus 75 on this side and minus 75 on this side as well. So this cancel out. So 180 minus 70 is 110, minus 5 is 105. So therefore, y is equal to 105. Now we can find the value of z. So z, if you think about it, this is what that meant here. This is angle z as well, because the two lines, this line here, parallel to this line. So this angle here and this angle are equal because they both are alternate. So z is equal to y, which is equal to 105. And the reason is alternate angles are equal in parallel lines. Now, we can find x first in this diagram here. So x is a letter z. So this is what that meant. So this angle here is equal to this angle because they are alternate. So x equal to 25. Alternate angles are equal in parallel lines. So this x here is equal to 25 degrees if you like. So now we just go y plus 30 plus this, which is 25, is 180. And the reason is some angle of a triangle is 180 degrees. And to solve for y, so 30 plus 25 is 55. So y plus 55 is 180. So what I do, I minus 55 on this side and I minus 55 on this side. So this cancel out. So y equal 180 minus 50 is 130. Minus another 5 is 125. So therefore, y is equal to 125. Now we can find z. So z, if you think about it, this line here and this line are parallel. So z is alternate with y because alternate angles are equal in parallel lines. So z is equal to y, which is equal to 125. And the reason is alternate angles are equal in parallel lines. Please stop the video and try this one yourself. First one. So it is an isosceles triangle. So therefore, this one here is also x degree because base angle of isosceles triangles are equal. So now, this x plus 34 is 180. There are two reasons for this question here. So the first one is base angle of isosceles triangle and the other one is some angle of triangle. So remember that. So now, which is correct like term. So x plus x is 2x. So 2x plus 34 is equal to 180. So what I do now is I minus 34 on this side, I minus 34 on this side. This cancel out. So 180 minus 30 is 150. 150 minus 4 is 146. So 2x is equal to 146. So now I divide this by 2. I divide this by 2. That cancel out. So x is equal to 2 go to 14 is 7. 2 go to 6 is 3. So the answer is 73. So therefore, x is equal to 73. It doesn't matter which polynomial you find it first. So I can find y or x first, doesn't matter. But I'm just doing alphabet order. So I just find x first. So therefore, I cancel this one out. So I ignore this if you like. So it become a triangle here. If if you think about it. So now we know that x plus 65 plus 55 is 180. And the reason is angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. And then we just collect like term. So 65 plus 55. So 60 plus 50, 110. And add another 10 is 120. So x plus 120 is 180. So now I just minus 120 on the left and minus 120 on the right. So this is gone. So 180 minus 120 is 60. So therefore, x is equal to 60. To find y, so what we can do is we can see this line here and this line are parallel. So this y is equal to 55 because corresponding angles. So y equal to 55. And the reason is corresponding angles are equal in parallel lines. So first of all, we can ignore this line first so that we can find x. So if you ignore this line, so you can see this is a triangle here. I just draw it out so you can see. So this is a right angle here and this is x. This is 32 degrees. So x plus 32 plus 90 is 180. So x plus 90 plus 32 is 180 because sum angle of triangles is 180. Or angle sum of a triangle is 180 if you like. And then to solve for x, which is collect like term, 90 plus 32. So 90 plus 30 is 120. Add 2, so 122. So x plus 122 is 180 degrees. So now, which is minus 122 on the left, minus 122 on the right. So this cancel out. So 180 minus 120 is 60. 60 minus 2 is 58. So therefore, x is 58. Now that we know x is 58, so I just write here 58 degrees here. And then this is 90. And then to find y, angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. So now we just collect like term. So 90 plus 58. So 90 plus 60 is 150. So less 2 is 148. So y plus 148 is 180. Now, which is minus 148 on the left, minus 148 on the right. So this disappear. So 180 minus 150 is 30. You add 2, so 32. So therefore, y is equal to 32. Last question. So first of all, we can find x first. Now we can see this line here is parallel with this line. So if you draw this, so this is alternate angles. So x is equal to 20. So the reason is alternate angles are equal in parallel lines. So now we know that is 20 degrees. So now we just focus on this triangle here. So y plus 20 plus 25 is 180. And the reason is sum angle of triangle is 180 degrees. So now we just collect like terms. So 20 plus 25 is 45. So y plus 45 is 180. So we minus 45 on the left and minus 45 on the right. So this cancel out. So 180 minus 40 is 140. Minus 5 is 35. So 135. So therefore, y is equal to 135. Thank you so much for watching.